Your thoughts aren't just passing through, they're carving the path to your destiny. It's like being a great leader from history who knew that every move in life starts with a thought. Before you dive into any action, there's a thought orchestrating it. Now, if you're consistently thinking the same thoughts, they start building circuits in your brain. Those nerve cells that fire together wire together, creating a hard-wired route. Suddenly, those thoughts become the easiest ones to think. Before we plunge into the depths of our discussion, I want to extend a warm invitation to all of you. If you find inspiration and value in the conversations we're having, consider subscribing to our channel. Why? Because here, we're not just sharing information, we're building a community of individuals passionate about personal development, motivation, and unlocking the potential within. Hold on, there's more. These thoughts generate chemicals. Emotions, they're called. Your body gets cozy with living by these emotions, whether it's guilt, unhappiness, or pain. Hey, at least it's familiar, predictable. Some folks stick to the familiar rather than taking a leap into the unknown. You might be skeptical, saying, I don't see how my thoughts influence my destiny. Well, here's the kicker. 95% of those thoughts are sneaky subconscious programs. You're not consciously aware of them. So step one for change is becoming conscious of what you've been thinking and switching it up. Now let's be real. When you decide to change, it's like lighting a match in a dark room, uncomfortable. Turning on the TV or playing with your phone is so much easier to distract from those uncomfortable feelings. But real change means embracing the discomfort, stepping into the unknown from the known. Ask yourself, what thoughts do you want to wire into your brain? Your focus on these thoughts rewires your brain circuits. Most people wait for life to change before feeling gratitude or abundance, that old cause and effect model. Living with lack supposedly requires something external to fix it. But what if you believed you create your life and living with lack generates abundance? It's about creating wealth, not waiting for it. When you teach your body how your future feels before it happens, your body believes it's living in that future now. Science says the environment signals genes and emotions are the result. So when you embrace elevated emotions, you're signaling your genes ahead of your environment. Why does that matter? Genes create proteins, shaping your body's structure and function, the essence of life. By creating elevated emotions and embodying the feeling of your future before it materializes, you're living in that future reality now. If you could cultivate gratitude, wholeness, abundance, and freedom daily, you'd feel like your future has already happened. No more searching for it, you'd already be living it. Here's the game changer. You become someone new. You leave behind guilt, emptiness, and lack. Your personality, made up of thoughts, actions, and feelings, is tightly linked to your life. Change your life, and you've got to change your personality. To do that, become conscious of your unconscious thoughts. Notice how you act, speak, and feel. Some folks live in guilt without even realizing it because it feels familiar. When you start making small changes, new thoughts leading to new choices, new behaviors, new experiences, and new emotions, your body starts embodying the truth your mind understands. Now you're living the change. Let's talk about something exciting, the power of emotions and how they can kickstart a transformation in your life. Imagine this. A new emotion can spark new thoughts, and that's what we call evolution, the journey of becoming a better version of yourself. Now, why do we sometimes feel stuck? It's quite straightforward. The stronger the emotion we experience from events like betrayal or trauma, the more we focus on what caused it. Our brain takes a snapshot, freezes an image, and carves that pattern into our brain. That's a memory. Strong emotional events create long-lasting memories, thanks to our impressive forebrain. Here's the cool part. As humans, we can make thoughts more real than anything else. That's where the placebo effect comes in. To understand how it works, let's explore three crucial elements: conditioning, expectation, and meaning. These three buddies team up to orchestrate the placebo response, and it's fascinating. Let's start with conditioning. Imagine you associate a past memory, like taking aspirin, with a physiological change, getting rid of a headache because you've experienced it many times. It's like a chain reaction. You notice a headache, inner change. Look for something outside aspirin and get relief, interchange again. Repeat this process, and even a sugar pill resembling aspirin can trigger the same response. That's the magic of conditioning. Now, expectation, our second hero. When you anticipate a different outcome, it's like a game changer. For instance, if you have chronic pain and get a new medication, and your doctor enthusiastically explains it'll relieve your pain, you expect a pain-free experience. The doctor's excitement influences your suggestibility. You start associating the new medication with the possibility of being pain-free, creating a mental link between an external thing and a different future. If you embrace this new outcome with intense emotion, your brain and body can't tell the difference between imagining the change and the actual event. They react the same way, firing up neural circuits and releasing similar chemicals. So here's the bottom line. Emotions are your allies in creating change. They can reshape your thoughts, kickstart evolution, and even make a sugar pill do wonders. It's like your mind and body teaming up for a fantastic journey of transformation. Embrace the power of your emotions and watch the magic unfold in your life. What we expect to happen, like being free from pain, can actually become a reality. Our brain and body work together to create the perfect pharmacy to change how we feel inside. We become a whole new version of ourselves. That's how powerful we are. Now let's dive into the third element, assigning meaning. When we give an action a new meaning, we add intention behind it. It's like putting more conscious, purposeful energy into it. Take the example of hotel maids. Once they understood the physical exercise benefits of their daily tasks, like vacuuming and scrubbing, those actions gained more meaning. They weren't just doing chores. They realized they were working their muscles and getting healthier. Their intention shifted from completing tasks to getting exercise, and it worked. They became healthier. The placebo effect operates on a similar principle. The more you believe in the benefits of a substance or procedure, the better your chances of improving your health. It's about placing meaning behind your experiences and intentionally changing your inner state through thought alone. Believe it or not, your mind is a powerful creator. If you're educated about the possible rewards of what you're doing for your health, accepting a new outcome becomes clearer. The more you believe in the cause, the better the effect. Now let's talk about a not-so-great event, a past experience that scarred you emotionally, like a public speaking mishap. Just thinking about it makes you anxious and insecure. These reactions under the autonomic nervous system happen automatically. You can't consciously control them. Your body associates the future thought of public speaking with past feelings of anxiety, creating a conditioned response. How does this work in your brain? The event becomes a patterned memory, physically wired in your brain. You can recall it, and the significant emotional charge attached to it makes you relive the feelings. Feelings and emotions are the end products of past experiences. And when you're in an experience, your senses capture it and send the information back to your brain, creating memories. So, understanding this process, you can see how past experiences shape your present thoughts and feelings. But here's the exciting part. You have the power to change this conditioning. By assigning new meanings and beliefs, you can reshape your inner state. It's about thinking greater than how you feel and creating a better future. Your mind is the architect of your reality, and with intentional thinking, you can build a life filled with positivity, growth, and success. A day filled with challenges and self-inflicted struggles, but fortunately, no tomatoes or broccoli bombs hurled your way. As you drove home, the events of the day played on repeat in your mind like a broken record. Here's the thing. Every time you revisited those memories, you triggered the same chemical reactions in your brain and body. It was like a never-ending loop, reinforcing the past and pushing the conditioning process further. Your body, acting as your unconscious mind, couldn't differentiate between the actual event and the emotions you created by reliving it in your thoughts. In the solitude of your car, your body responded as if you were re-experiencing the events. The circuits in your brain, wired by those thoughts, solidified, creating long-term memories. You reached home, and in a quest to share your day, you spilled out the trauma to your partner, friends, and maybe even your mother. With each recount, you stirred up an emotional storm, chemically conditioning your body to that past event. Subconsciously, your body became your personal history. In the days that followed, your mood took a nosedive. People noticed, and every inquiry about what's wrong became an invitation to indulge in the chemistry of your past. The emotions of that single day morphed into a prolonged reaction lasting for weeks, then months, and even years. It became not just a part of your temperament, but also your character, nature, and personality. You were now defined by that experience. Imagine the scenario where someone suggests public speaking again, and you automatically cringe, shrink, and feel anxious. Your external environment, the thought of public speaking, controls your internal environment, and you feel powerless to change it. Your body responds automatically and subconsciously, unleashing a cascade of physiological responses, all from a single thought. If given the chance to speak, you might decline, affirming, "I am not a public speaker," reinforcing your mindset and aligning your thoughts and feelings with your perceived destiny. You're reinforcing a memorized state of being, chained by your own limitations. The sad truth is, you've become enslaved by your own body, trapped by your environment, and lost in time. Living in the past and anticipating the same future, you're missing the present moment. To change, you must rise above these three elements: your body, your environment, and time. Now think of the placebo effect: conditioning, expectation, and meaning. Surprise, you are your own placebo. You've conditioned your body to a subconscious state where thoughts and feelings are one. Your expectation is rooted in the past, limiting your choices and experiences, and the meaning you attach to your actions shapes your reality. Whether you've been striving for positive change or stuck in the same old rut, understand this: you've always been your own placebo. The power to break free lies within you. It's time to rewrite your story, change your meaning, and embrace a new intention. You are the architect of your reality, and your journey to a better you begins now.